Welcome back, YouTube. First up, I want to remind everybody about the Patreon page. Link is in the description. For becoming a patron, you get to nominate the next film appreciation video, which will be Patreon exclusive for a limited amount of time. So be sure to head on over there, sign up, support the artist, support yourself by providing yourself with some additional content aside from whatever I happen to throw up here at the YouTube page. That said, what's on your shelf? Today, November 28th, my mistake. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm bringing a twofer to the table, and that's because Vinegar Syndrome's Black Friday sale is currently ongoing. They are my favorite boutique home video label, and one of their super secret Black Friday surprise movies was Don't Panic, directed by Ruben Galindo Jr. I love Don't Panic. I recommend everybody go and pick up Don't Panic before it sells out because it is a wild and crazy film. This is the movie you sit with your friends and enjoy over a couple of brews once the pandemic is over, of course. But so today, I'm bringing the twofer of Grave Robbers and Cemetery of Terror. These are two previous films by Ruben Galindo Jr. that Vinegar Syndrome released. They actually released Grave Robbers, Spanish title Ladrones del Tombes. They released this in September of this year, and then El Cementerio del Horror, they released this in October of this year. So the 3 for 3. Wonderful, wonderful films. These things are magical. They're super weird and bizarre. They're basically they're American horror movie pop culture, especially A Nightmare on Elm Street, filtered through the lens of a Mexican director, and out comes just unique magic. It's weird and it's wild, and they're a blast to watch. All 3 of these films are absolutely tremendous, so I can't recommend picking them up enough. Vinegar Syndrome. Here's Cemetery of Terror with its reverse cover sleeve. It's got some good commentary tracks. It's got interview with Ruben Galindo Jr., video conference with Rene Cardona III. They're not the most extensive bonus features, but they are good bonus features, especially the commentary tracks. You got commentary tracks with the director and with a podcast, the Hysteria Continues podcast. These guys absolutely love these movies. Here is Grave Robbers. You can tell by this original poster cover that these films are very bizarre. This is a slasher movie, a supernatural slasher movie, but this cover is pure 80s Miami Vice action sleaze, and it's magnificent. It's got a commentary track from The Hysteria Continues and an interview with the director. One of the things about Don't Panic, I haven't received it yet because it just got released. It actually has a slipcover done by the same artist who did these 2 slipcovers, so it matches really, really nicely. So you want to be sure to pick all 3 of these up during this Black Friday sale. Ends on Monday. I don't know if it ends sometime in Monday or Sunday night at midnight. But yeah, they're wild and crazy, very unique, very silly, but very gory, very unabashed and unashamed to be what they are. They shouldn't be compared to American films because these are low-budget Mexican films. Not to say that Mexico doesn't produce good movies. They do. They produce a lot of good movies. But the director is aping a lot of American tropes, but it's through a very singular lens. It's through a viewpoint that we don't understand or we don't normally get here in America. So it just seems very left of center, and heaven help you if you call it so bad it's good, because these are just plain good. So yeah, Grave Robbers, Cemetery of Terror. And don't forget to pick up Don't Panic. So what's on your shelf?